Hello YouTube, this is Joe again. Doing another deck list. This time it is my Cyber deck. I do love this deck. Not so much as my Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes is always my main favourite, but this deck I do like. Got some ideas from watching Zane Truesdale Ormelo GX. In fact, essentially is him who inspired me to make this deck. Yes, as I said, I got some tips from him, watching him duel on the show, and some ideas from other decks online. So, I do hope, so I can't take full credit, but I have made some improvements myself, and changed it around many times. I just rechanged it actually, just yesterday. So this build I haven't tried, but my last build I did, and it was really good. It did its work, got Cyber Dragon out, and other Cyber Fusions as well. So again, as I said, I haven't tried this one, but should be trying it soon. Yes, I will. So let's get started. I'll be going from monsters to spells to traps to extra deck as normal, and I'll explain some things at the end as normal, and I have a few questions as well. So let's get started. First off, obviously 3 Cyber Dragons, 3 Cyber Dragon Zeals, 3 Proto Cyber Dragons, 2 Beast King of Swamps, I'll explain them at the end, 2 Cyber Phoenixes, 2 Cyber Valleys, 2 Shining Angels, 1 Gyroid, 1 Submarine Void, and 1 Jet Void. I'll explain those 3 at the end. Moving on to spells, we have 2 Power Bonds, 2 Polymerizations, 1 Future Fusion, 1 Overload Fusion, 2 Evolution Bursts, 1 MST, 1 Heavy Storm, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Limiter Removal, and 1 Hand Destruction. Traps, we have Torrential Tribute, Radiant Mirror Force, I'll explain it at the end, Negate Attack, Sakuretsu Armor, I'll explain that as well, 2 Call of the Haunted, and 1 Seven Tools of the Bandit. In the extra deck, pretty simple. 2 Over Dragons, 1 Fortress Dragon, 2 Twins, 2 Ents. Pretty simple. The 3 Voids, I like these. I put these not so long ago and I think they work. I like Gyroid because he has a similar effect to Dark Resonator, which is an effect that I like, that it can't be destroyed by battle once per turn, so it can like survive you from 2 attacks, which is always handy, especially up against rush decks. You need some long survivors, and I think Gyroid is one of them. Plus, being machine, it's not going to kill the deck. Submarine Void, I like his ability that he can attack directly. It may be kind of weak 800, but sometimes 800 is all you need. It could be good for a finish off, or good start off, or just mid game. You just got a powerhouse and you just slap down Submarine Void, attack directly with that, tackle monsters with something else, and then he switches to defense mode, so he protects you as well. Also machine, which is good. Jet Void, let's say Gyroid. Jet Void, he's good because I like his ability that he can use traps from the hand, so which is very handy, for they can't destroy your traps. Then you can just leave your good traps in the hand, like Mirror Force or whatever. They attack Jet Void, and then you just slap down a Mirror Force. They can't destroy it, so it was safe from that. And then the only way you can stop is by negating it. So he's very good. And as with the other 2, he's a machine, so he's not going to kill the deck, so I can just use all 3 of them for Over Dragon. Beast King of the Swamps. Many decks lists of Cybers I see like Hexial Fusion, I understand that, but I prefer Beast King of Swamps. He was cheaper, in my opinion, and I do like cheap sometimes. But it's not because of that mostly, it's because that Light Hexsteel Fusion can only be used for light fusion summon. I can use this for things like Over Dragon, stuff like that, because it doesn't say what attribute, which is good. And as I said before, it's cheap, so if you have a certain amount of money that you can use on a cyber deck, I suggest get these instead of Light Hexsteel Fusion, because these can just be used, as I said before, any fusion material for any kind of fusion monster. So it's just better to get these, in my opinion. For my did I even yes, for my trap cards, sorry about that. Radiant Mirror Force. Pretty simple. I don't have a spare Mirror Force. I'm one of those duelists who makes many decks, and they don't like swapping cards from one deck into another. So they rather have just a deck, just like 5 decks, no need to swap cards out. And so I just got Radiant Mirror Force because like £1.75, so it was not a budget killer. So I just got this because I don't have a spare Mirror Force. It's good. The only downside is that it requires 3 monsters on your opponent's side of the field to activate it when they attack. But it's good against swarm decks like Black Wings, 6 Samurais, you know. So you can just wipe them all out basically. So I'm thinking about getting another Mirror Force. I do have some money now, so I have some spare money to spend on it. So I might get another Mirror Force for this. So that explains that. Sakuretsu armor. People might, you may say, oh, you should just get Dimensional Fissure, stuff like that. Too pricey in my opinion. It'd be better if I just get a whole deck, which I don't really want to spend on just getting a whole deck just for a card. I have lots of these, so I just thought I just put this in because when I'm up against one of those big monsters that I can't kill with my Radiant Mirror Force, this is a good card. For like when I'm up against my friend, for example, he loves slapping out Blackwing Armor Master. I hate that thing, can't be destroyed with battle, so just have this hidden away face down. When he attacks with that, snap, destroyed. Nothing else really, just destroy it. So that's why I got that. Just what I just say, Too Cool of the Hunt is very good if you're making a deck based on certain cards, or either Fusion Summon or Synchro Summon, whatever. This is a very good card since it's now semi-limited. As well as Monster Reborn, you can just put it in Too Cool of the Hunters. Just provide something. So I do advise Too Cool of the Hunters. And yes, that explains practically everything. I could say hand destruction, good to draw cards. Other than that, yes. I do have Laser Dragon and Barrier Dragon in my side deck and stuff like that. So if I'm in the mood of having them in, after a match, I know the opponent has certain monsters, high power monsters, and I need some more defense, I'll just put them in. Yes. 2 questions. One thing, I'm thinking of running the Cyber Ogres in this deck, so please leave a comment if you advise on doing it, because I just ordered 2 more Cyber Ogres and 2 Cyber Ogre 2s. So if you're like me, if you think they're a good card, please advise me to put them in, and which things to swap out. So yes. And another question, just for the fans out there, I've been saying this to my friends, they've been kind of agreeing with me. I just want another personal opinion. Who do you think will win in a match? Jak Atlas or Seto Kaiba? I would love to see a match, just a special one-off episode of them two having a match, Turbo Duel, whatever. I just find it a funny thing to ask, just personally. So yes, please leave a comment on who do you think will win. Note to self, Kaiba has the Blue Eye Shining Dragon, since Jak Atlas has Red Nova Dragon. It's only fair. So yes, please do say Jak Atlas or Seto. So yes, thanks for watching. I hope this deck list has helped anyone with a cyber deck or is thinking of making a cyber deck, and please leave comments. Thank you for watching.